What's happening, guys? So Nate back here, and in this video we're gonna cover Shopify print on demand versus Teespring or any other platforms out there. All of that coming up right now. Guys, a couple people have asked me, hey, you know what? Why should I use Shopify print on demand? Why not I just use Teespring or Teachip or any of the other platforms? There's a few platforms, right? And some of them have decent payouts and other ones have terrible payouts. Like if you use Redbubble, it's not aimed at sellers. It's aimed at designers, for designers to upload and just make a commission, not actively promote. Redbubble will do their own marketing for them. They want to control that process. They like it, but they do like having people upload designs. So that's a different business model. Similar with Amazon, well, Amazon Merch has their own platform where they get traffic. And so, yeah, it's similar to that, where Amazon just wants you to upload. They're going to pay you $2-3 for a t-shirt sale, whatever it is. You're not going to be running Facebook ads to your Amazon Merch sales. It'd be almost impossible to make any money. But you can. Amazon Merch did start their own advertising platform. So you can run ads on Amazon to your own Amazon Merch platform. It's kind of weird, but so brilliant at Amazon. It's like, wait. You want me to pay to advertise your product on your platform for you? You used to pay me $2, but now you're gonna pay me 50 cents because it cost $1.70 to make a sale or something like that, right? And congratulations to Amazon for coming up with a brilliant plan to convince people to run ads on their own platform to their own products to make sale. It's pretty smart, but people do it, or people will do it for sure. It's brand new, I think it just started. But anyways, that's another topic for another video. Let's jump into this. So why would you want to do Teespring and why would you want to do Shopify print on demand? Well, Teespring and all the other platforms, they make it extremely super easy. Like now Teespring was a little bit different when it first started. Now it doesn't have any thresholds and doesn't have any minimum orders, but when it first started, it had minimum, like you have to hit minimum of 25 sales or something like that in order to have your t-shirts printed. That was an old model that only lasts a couple of years, and then the industry evolved, and now print on demand is pretty much one by one. With that being said, the whole idea is like, you don't want to have to deal with any customer service, any setup, any website, any legal issues. Well, for the most part, like if you don't want to have a customer support team, if you don't want to do anything, then running on a platform like Teespring is very simple and easy to get started. It's doable. What some people do is like when they're just getting started, they test the process. Hey, can I even make sales with Facebook ads? Can I generate sales with traffic? And then they prove that their design or their niche is profitable on Teespring. And once they see that it's working, then they'll invest the time and the energy to set up their own store and their own little mini brand. That's what I've seen some people do successfully. Now, other people, they sell on Teespring forever and they have no interest in doing this at all. They just have no interest. And that's totally side. This could be a side gig. This could be like something that they upload designs on Teespring, they promote a couple campaigns a month, but it's not a real super top of the line business side for them. They are just interested in making some sales. And then over here, this is like too much work for them. They don't care. So everybody's in a different spot, what they want, what they're willing to do, and kind of business they want. And so there's two total different reasons why you would choose one over the other. We can go over some of the points that I have here. So I say typically lower commissions on Teespring and other platforms, and that's purely for the fact like Teespring sets the commissions payout. So you make your 12 bucks on a t-shirt or whatever it is, and you can't earn anymore. That's the max you can earn. Now on Shopify, you're gonna say, well, Printful's t-shirts are $15. Oh my God. Well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't use Printful. Maybe you should find another supplier that has cheaper t-shirts. Maybe you should set up your own store, contact local t-shirt printers in your city and say, hey, sell me t-shirts, print it one by one. I'll give you a sheet every day of my 10 orders, 20 orders, whatever it is, and give me those shirts for $5.99 and then print it for $5.99. And then you should pay pay the local guy, right, the local print shop, the $5.99 for a shirt, and then you go pick those shirts up at the end of every day, and you drop them off at USPS, and USPS for a shirt costs $3.20 or something like that, right? So now you're at $6, $7, $8, $9. $9 shipped for a t-shirt in the US. Now you're not at $15. That's pretty much you controlling your own business. That's why I'm saying it's higher commissions, because you can go and find the best possible, cheapest provider. Doesn't have to be a Shopify app, it can be whatever. But I'm just giving you the examples, right? You can do this. You can do this model typically cheaper than fixed rates on a platform, which you have no control over. They're not going to give you better rates. That's just what they are. Another point is, their platforms don't have all the products. If you go over here on Shopify, if you want, you can install different apps that have different products. On a platform, you're limited to whatever they decide. That they might have phone cases, they might have t-shirts, hoodies, maybe leggings, coffee mugs, and that's typically about it for most things. And then platforms are evolving, getting more complicated or more complex. They have more features, more products. Yes, the industry is evolving, I understand. But for the most part, there's way more apps available right now for you to go get any product you want. You can pretty much get 100 plus products. Like go to look at the Guten app and they have almost 300 products or something. It's like crazy. So you're not gonna find 300 products on a platform for the most part. At least not a platform that's gonna pay you good commissions that you're gonna be able to run ads to. Maybe there's a platform, I think Pixels.com. What is this one? Pixels.com is a platform that has like 100 products or something. They're paying 10%, whatever. So you're gonna make $2 on a t-shirt, whatever it is. Okay, so that's my other point. I don't think anybody can argue with that. Done for you customer support, or you need to do the customer support yourself or get a team to do it. Well, this might take a little bit of time. If you're doing good sales, you need to have somebody reliable. You gotta hire a VA to do this, and then you gotta be able to trust them, and it takes time to do. I'm not gonna lie, it's not super instant, easy, but there's services that can make this a lot simpler than just trying to find your own. There's people that have this process set up. They're ready to rock and roll. They have VAs ready standby for people that sell on Shopify. So there's, VA agencies or whatever that you can contact that could get you set up pretty fast. But then you're paying those guys, right? Here, this is done for you. This is 100% free, built into the product price. And so you don't have to do this yourself, right? They're taking care of, they're managing their own brand. The platforms manage their brand, and they're gonna do the customer support themselves. So you don't have to think about it at all. Not an ounce. Higher converting pages, and you versus you is like you need to test and tweak your own pages. So this is a lot of people just try to find the best theme, right? And there's a couple points I need to make about this thing. People think you just buy a $300 out of sandbox theme, and you instantly think you're gonna have super conversions. It's not always about the theme. It's about product design, graphics on the page, details of the page, descriptions on the page, product descriptions, images used. There's so many factors about a product page and a checkout page and a cart page that increase conversions, and not just a theme itself. Okay, this is still, you can have the best theme and you can have poor conversions, so you still need to test and tweak the elements on a page in order to increase your conversions. I did so much testing, and I was using a free theme. I had a free theme and I was getting 7-8% conversion rates because I had optimized it with the correct items on the page. I tested, hey, if I add this to the page, what happens to my conversion rate? Oh, it went down. Let's remove this. Okay, let's add this. Oh, it helped. Okay, and then we just repeated that process over and over again until your pages convert, pretty decently high over the long run. And this was what. But here, why did I say it's higher converting? Well, they got millions of dollars, or if it's other platforms, maybe not millions of dollars, maybe just consistent traffic they can A/B test to. And you would hope and you would assume, depending on the platform, that they're doing this automatically for you because it's in their best interest. It's in their best interest to have the highest converting for their own benefit, not for you. They don't care, really, honestly. They don't care about you as a seller, but they are making sure that their website converts the highest, because then you're sending traffic to the website. They want to convert that traffic. So yeah, they're going to be A/B testing and doing conversion optimization on their pages. That's why I say it's typically higher than your own Shopify store, unless you did your own tweaking. Now, not to say that you can't tweak your pages to be as high. Of course you can, but if you just buy a theme, these guys are probably going to convert higher than just your brand new theme out of the box on Shopify. Here's the big downfall of a platform. You're not getting the customer list. You're not getting the emails. You're not being able to remarket to, sell to, or promote to those people in the future. They're not your people. They're not your customers. Over here, Shopify, you can sell on email. You got the customer list. You can send the emails, SMS messages, follow-ups. You can put things in the box, shipping box. You can do tons and tons of branding around your store because you can sell to those customers over and over and over again in the future. You don't get that option here. That's the biggest trade-off. This is the biggest downfall of a platform. It is. But I can tell you with almost certainty that someone like me who done millions of dollars, right, and is supposed to have their shit together. I totally, even with my own platform or whatever, I totally neglected post follow-up, post email, remarketing. I totally ignored it. And it was my biggest mistake. And then I made a whole video. If you go back a long time ago, I made a video about how I lost 200,000 emails per month. Don't you think it's worth taking emails seriously? I haven't. I really didn't lose it, but I burned a list and I can't email those people anymore unless I upload it into a new platform, and then I gotta clean that list, and I'm gonna lose probably 50 to 60% of that list I'll lose. Yeah, and then the more time goes past, which is more and more time is going past, at least the list is getting more and more aged and worse. So pretty much I lost 200,000 emails. So even if you have the option, it's still possible to screw it up. So this is not technically a terrible thing because you might not even use it. Like I didn't use it, whatever. It's still a downfall not having the ability to email and follow up and market because it's not your brand. Here's normally a platform's not gonna have upsells. Now I think one of the platforms I've seen has the ability to add pre-purchase upsell, like a pop-up upsell. I've seen that, I can't remember which one has that, but like most platforms won't do the one-click post-purchase upsells, and if they do, they're definitely not giving you the ability to earn the income from the post-purchase upsells, okay? So that's a downfall of a platform for the most part. Here's the benefit though. No chargeback, no refund, no worries, man. You don't have to worry about that. You're just gonna get your payouts 48 hours later. Now, maybe if someone cancels your order on the platform, you're not gonna get your payout for that canceled order. And if someone refunds, I'm not sure. It depends on the platform if they're gonna take it out of your commissions for the next commission or whatever. I have to look into that. I'm not sure how they operate on refunds or whatever, but for the most part, you really don't have to worry about it. Those things are not risking you as a business. It goes on the risk of the Teespring and the platform. Over here, man, you got to risk your merchant accounts, you risk getting shut down, you got to risk PayPal eliminating you. Actually, I have that down here. No scaling issues with PayPal, right? So PayPal, if you start scaling from 0 to 100, 200 orders a day overnight, guess what happens? PayPal is going to put a hold on you, 20% minimum for 180 days. It's because they don't know you, man. They don't trust you. If you're brand new, they're going to say, who can go from 0 to $5,000 a day? Very unlikely without being some kind of scam. Now, that is more possible nowadays with dropshipping and Facebook ads or whatever. But Shopify or PayPal still has risk management team. And if you do something scaling too fast, pretty much all your profits are gonna be held for 180 days. And you'll be operating on almost zero margin, and it'll put you out of business. It's very possible it could put you out of business having this issue. Now, luckily, I never had to face that issue because I was scaled very slowly over 2 years, 40 orders a day, 50 orders a day, 60 orders a day, 70, 100, 200, 300, 400. I went from 0 orders a day to 400 orders a day on average across 3 years. So a nice gradual increase, and you'll see that trend in my PayPal account if I ever showed it. That's why I never had a problem. But here, Teespring, or any platform for the most part, they should not have a limit. You should be able to scale as fast as you want, as much as you want. And PayPal, because it's not your PayPal, it's their PayPal, you shouldn't have any problems scaling as fast as you want. So if you see something hot, a hot design, you can scale up super large. If you have problems with your PayPal account, maybe this is a better option for you to scale up a winning campaign on another platform. What else we got? No minimum sales required. So like I said, Teespring you have to hit 25 sales minimum or something for them to print the t-shirts. They got rid of that, that's fine. Over here, it's the same. Print on demand apps, no problem. One by one, no problem. So limited upside and huge potential upside. I say huge potential upside because you are able to create a brand, if you do it correctly, a long-term brand that could last 10 plus years. Now, it doesn't have to be Shopify, print on demand, man. Like I said, once you find something that works, you don't have to be using apps.
You could be creating you can go manufacture products yourself. You can make connections with the factory. You can find your own print partners that you like that have better prices than apps. I am an app, and I'm telling you, you can get better prices than even I offer. It's 100% possible. I just make it easy for people. Anybody that does really big numbers will understand that. Huge upsides, man, you can create long-term vision, long-term brand for your company, and you can be around 10 plus years. Here, limit it because you know what? Every time you sell a design, you're basically starting from scratch. Every time that design stops selling, you gotta find a new design. There's no future value in the sales that you're making, if that makes any sense. The lifetime value of a customer is that one sale. Here, you have customers, they're your customers, you're creating lifetime value, and they're gonna come back and buy from you, hopefully, over and over again. What else I got? Super easy to get started, and it's still really easy to get started. Like Shopify, this whole process, install app, upload design, start selling with Facebook ads, whatever. It's really easy, but this just is like exponentially more easy. Nothing you have to think about. So that's my thoughts about these two, Teespring versus Shopify print on demand. I don't know, man. I just thought I'd make a little video about this, give you my thoughts, my feelings. What do I think is worth it? Well, if you want a brand, long-term brand, and you want to actually, go a real shot at making something that's gonna last, definitely Shopify with print on demand or print on demand apps, and eventually not even that print on demand apps, do your own manufacturing or more own print partners. That's a long term. If you're just looking for fast, easy money, right? Try to flip cash fast, which is getting harder by the way, but it's still possible. Then you know what? You don't have to deal with all the stuff over here. This is still a good option for people. This is still a good option. And a lot of people still do this. Teespring still makes I don't know how much they make, $100 million a year or something, maybe more. But they have less and less Facebook sellers and more partners, like influencer partners. That's what they are more focused on now, I think. But other platforms have different strategies or whatever. But this is very, very good. Like, this is if you want to make money and not have to worry about anything and sell custom products, there you go. This is the option. If you want to have more control and create your own destiny, this is your option. This is basically what I'm saying is there's a time and a place for both, for sure, 100%. Nothing against this. Nothing against this. That's my kind of breakdown, my versus Teespring versus Shopify. Let me know what you guys think. Post your feedback. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.